Aloha! Welcome to part 6 of Knuckles Chaotix, everybody. We are at the final level of Techno Tower, which means we're going to have an Eggman Boss fight, and we're not going to be going up these corking loop-de-loops and crazy green background anymore. So say goodbye to Techno Tower, because this is the last time we're going to be seeing it. There's the elevator again. I swear, the level design in Techno Tower is always the same, I swear. It changes slightly, but it doesn't, if you know what I mean. You can rewatch this LP if you don't, but I'm telling you, Techno Tower, all the levels are exactly the same. All of them. It's kind of creepy, but yeah. I have cut out the hub parts of the game from now on so that the LP goes that much quicker and that much smoother. I'm going to be playing all the remaining levels that I have not played yet, so you don't need to see me going in the hub world or looking at the world map board. You know, I'm going to be playing every level, and if I do leave one out, well, sorry, I'll make an extra video of it. I doubt I have. All the footage I've numbered when I decided to scrap the hub world, you know, out of the videos and stuff. So I have every level recorded. It's just I had a little bit of a snafu when recording this game, folks. You know, I keep going in and out of the menus, and I keep re-recording the thing every time I get out of the menu because, like, I'm switching between all the different Chaotix characters. And sometimes I don't know when I start recording or when I don't start recording, and sometimes I don't know if I scrapped my first recording and went for my second recording, and I lost a lot of footage. I screwed up a whole bunch of footage. It was a hell making this LP, I'll tell you that right now. But first, I love that awesome animation. Eggman has arrived in his own little dome pleasure paradise thing to battle you on Techno Tower. Now here's Eggman's boss fight. He has two swinging ball arms, right? They swing. That's pretty much it. Obviously you want to stay out of the way of the swinging arms. The way they swing, it leaves a good opening for you to jump in the middle, which is the weak spot. And there are some reflective lasers that shoot at you every now and then, but they're pretty weak, and there's really nothing I would be worried about. And you hit him 8 times, and that's pretty much it. Easy boss fight, if I do say so myself. And that's what, yeah, that's one of the boss fights. Nothing to say about that Eggman boss fight. It was fairly simple. It is not even close to coming challenging. You just... he doesn't move fast. His ball arms swing pretty obviously. The reflective lasers in the background, they don't shoot fast. So, you know. Oh wait, I left this one in. I leave them out at some point. I just wanted to show you that now, because Techno Tower and Amazing Arena are gone, there are now 2 parts of the world map blocked off, and we're only doing 3 more levels for the rest of the game. And we're starting with Botanic Base, Act 3. But yeah, what I wanted to say before we got into the Eggman boss fight was that I screwed up my recordings a bit, and I lost a little bit of footage here and there, and rather than go through the whole playthrough again, you know, because I'm so bored of this game already and I want to move on to something else, I decided that I would use the level select cheat to play certain levels, and that's why if you look in the top left right now, the score is 200, even though, you know, I've been playing this game for a while and it should be higher than 200. Thing is, I just used the level select cheat to re-record levels that I accidentally scrapped because I thought they were, like, bad footage that I scrapped or something, you know? I don't know what the hell happened to my original recording of Botanic Base Act 3. I just remember I somehow deleted it, I guess, but I don't know. It's been hell editing this LP just because I keep going in and out of the menu. I keep scrapping and re-recording and, I don't know, it's just not my day today. It's not my day this whole month, I guess, but, you know. We all make mistakes, and we're at Botanic Base Act 3 anyway, so, you know, you're not missing out on much. And yeah. So it's still Knuckles Chaotix, it's still boring. I know my updates haven't been as frequent lately, but, you know, I've described why that was in earlier parts. I had a fantastic Christmas since Part 5 happened, and Christmas was awesome. Got me a whole bunch of video games. I got me Batman Arkham Asylum. Haven't played that in ages since it first came out, but I always knew I wanted to buy it because it was so fun to play. Got me that. I got Dragon Age Origins, and luckily I got it now as opposed to when it came out because now I got like the Ultimate Edition, Collector's Edition Dragon Age. So I have like Dragon Age Awakenings, and all those random DLCs. So I have like lots and lots of Dragon Age to play in the near future. And I'm not doing an LP of that. I'm never doing an LP of that. Do you realize how much time that would take up? Do you realize how many goddamn conversations you'd have to sit through? It takes me a half hour just getting through the... It takes me an hour just getting through the opening prologue part. I mean, Jesus. But I digress. Botanic Base Act 4. I cut out the hub world starting now. Just so you know. I got me Star Ocean Second Evolution on the PSP, which is a remake of the PlayStation 1 Star Ocean game that I used to play back in the 90s, but I haven't really played it since then. And it's still good. Same music, same graphics. The only difference is this time they've changed some of the anime art design, and they've put voice acting in the game. Originally it was all text-based, but now they've actually included voice acting, and it's alright. It just, sometimes you wish you could scroll through the text boxes quicker if you don't want to read all this and you've played it before, you know. And the voice acting kind of makes it slower to do so because the characters talk, and then it's like, you can't just like push the text box button and then it moves to the next text box. It's like, you gotta push it, then they stop talking with their voice acting, then you have to push it again just to get through that text box, and it's kind of slower story-wise, but that's not a big issue, really. It's still the same awesome game on the PlayStation 1, so you know. That's one thing I hate. When your partner jumps into the ring, you have to do the stupid fucking minigame. I didn't want to go in there. That's why I hit exit right away. I hate these special stages. But I digress. What else did I get? I got Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the movie. I have the game, I have the books, but I didn't really have the movie yet. I've been renting it a lot this month, but I never actually bought it. Now I have it for once. Like, finally. I don't know why I didn't have it before, but, you know. That's good. I did get Super Street Fighter 4. I like Super Street Fighter 4, even though it's pretty much Street Fighter 4 with other characters. That's pretty much it. I mean, it has all the same backgrounds, has all the same themes, the same controls. Just, you know. Now there's like 8 or 10 more playable characters. And they made M. Bison kind of weaker, which sucked because I'm an M. Bison player. I've always been an M. Bison player. And in Street Fighter 4, I guess he kicked ass. But in Super Street Fighter 4, he's a little bit weaker, I found. His kicks don't do nearly as much damage. I guess M. Bison was kind of nerfed in the kicking department, but I don't know. I liked how he kicked before. Psycho Crusher! But, God, I love Speed Slider's music. I can't stress enough how much I love Speed Slider's music. Well, my Christmas was fantastic, you know, it's been good stuff. I also got Final Fantasy Dissidia, but it's an alright game. It's very slow, you know. It's not as great as I thought it was going to be when I first heard of it. You know, it's alright, but it's, I don't know. It's way too slow for my tastes. And that's my Christmas spiel. I just figured I needed something to talk about as Knuckles Chaotix goes on. Don't worry, folks. Part 7 is going to be the final part of Knuckles Chaotix. Though I did have to extend the time limit to 17 or 18 minutes because the credits went on too long. And then I got an extra video after that. So don't worry, this is the second last Chaotix video. I don't know if you're getting tired of this game, but I know I am. Oh god, I can't even imagine what watching this whole LP in one sitting is going to be like. I mean, in part 1, I said I liked this game, and I thought it had a lot of unique stuff going on, but now as it goes on and goes on, I'm just like, can this goddamn game be over with already? I mean, this is just, it's just Knuckles Chaotix's biggest flaw, and something I've learning a lot during this LP, is that it's too fucking easy. I don't have anything to say about the levels, because what is there to say about the levels? There sure are a few lack of enemies, aren't there? Where the hell are the enemies? There should be more robots. The way the level design should be, it should be throwing you into more robots or throwing you into more contraptions or something. Like Sonic the Hedgehog 4 had 3 acts, and each act was significantly different from the one before it. Take, for example, Splash Hill Zone. You know, it's a basic World 1 zone, but, you know, it's easy and stuff. But then you go into World 2, and there's a vine swinging mechanic that wasn't in Act 1. And then you do Act 3, and there's a big turbo hangrail thing going on that wasn't in Act 1 or Act 2. Plus, the background has changed to a sunset. And there's always something different going on in Sonic the Hedgehog 4, you know? The labyrinth zones, all the acts are different. The casino street zones, all those acts are different. Any good Sonic game has something changed up every now and then. 5 acts of the same level gets boring after a while, I'm sorry. The badniks are no threat at all. If I get hit, I lose rings. I just pick them up again. Hell, there are 2 people on screen now, so even if I miss the rings, my partner will probably pick them up. And even if I don't have rings and I get hit, my partner dies, but I don't, so the game goes on. Bottomless pits? What's that? Crushing machines? What's that? I'm just saying, this game's way too easy. I don't know how it's like impossible to die. It doesn't even have a real live system, so like, you know, if I do die in this level, I'll just redo it. Like, I'll just replay it. There's no biggie. And there's no point of no return. There's no game over part to this. There's a save feature. I don't know why there's a save feature, but, well, obviously because this game's so fucking long. But, it's like, you know, you die and you just go back to where you started. Big whoop. Well, not like where you died specifically. I'm talking like the level restarts and that's it. There's no checkpoints in the levels, but as you can see, most levels can be taken out in 2 minutes. Amazing Arena is the only level that seems to be like 4 to 5 or 5 to 6, you know. But that's because Amazing Arena is a terrible, terrible level. With this one, though, every other level seems to be like 2 minutes long. And I got nothing to say about Knuckles Chaotix. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, folks. I'm sorry my commentary is so shit today. I'm sure I'll be having, you know, a big burst of energy when we get to the final video, which is the next video. But this video, you know, what can I say? These levels are so bland. And let's have the same kind of level every time you play it. Techno Tower, let's not change shit. Let's always have it start with an elevator, always have it end up with loop-de-loops reaching you to the top, and big whoop-de-fucking-do. Nothing about that level is unique in any of its different acts. It's always the same one every act. Enemies? What's that? We don't need that many enemies on screen, or that many enemies for the player to fight through. And the ones that are there, screw them. You can dodge them if you want. I'm turning on Knuckles Chaotix. I'm starting to hate this game. I'm starting to hate this game hardcore. But it's not a Mega Man X6 Sonic 06 kind of hate where I have so many legitimate complaints and I just despise playing it. It's just so bland and boring. That's its problem. You know? How can a game with 5 playable characters with, you know, a mechanic where you would want to play with your friend because, you know, they have an option for your friend to be the second tethered player. How could this game be so unfun to play? I don't know, but it is. It's not that great to play. There are much better Sonic games out there. And I'm gonna warn you now, before I get to the 3D Sonic games, all the games I'm doing up now, this is like, if you think Sonic 06 was the decline of Sonic, believe me folks, there was a decline of Sonic before Sonic Adventure came out. And Knuckles Chaotix is the beginning of that decline, okay? All the games I'm gonna be playing afterwards are bad fucking games. But finally, something interesting I can talk about, Dr. Eggman Botanic Base boss fight. And in this one, he actually grabs your partner early on, and you have to use the swinging feature to bounce into him, but you can't do it when he shocks himself. Like Eggman's flying Eggmobile will start shooting electricity, and then if you run into it, your character gets hurt. And then you and your partner can stay on the ground for a while, but then the machine will grab your partner again. And it's kind of awkward to move this chain around, like your main character. It's not easy for me to hit Eggman. I can't exactly throw him where I want to. It's hard to describe how bad the control is here, but I still managed to beat Eggman anyway, so it's not too bad, but my character, I want to hit him and I just can't, you know? Also, I don't know if you noticed, but all the Eggman Boss fights have their own specific theme song, so it's not like Eggman has one specific theme for the whole game. In every level he's in, he has a different theme song, which is pretty badass. I like Botanic Base's theme song. It's pretty awesome, pretty catchy. Anyway, as always, you hit him 8 times, his ship explodes, he retreats, and that will be the end of your level. So yeah, I will see you in the final part, folks. Final part of Knuckles Chaotix, Part 7. See you then. Thank God this game's coming to an end. Ugh!